Hello and welcome once again into our sacred space. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. Keep in mind that this is entertainment and have a blessed week ahead.
Hello and welcome once again, little rams, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together and let's see what is going on this week ahead for Aries. Well, little rams, this week ahead is a good time to get organized at work, at home, your life, but you need to get organized and you need to come up with a plan because you are faced with certain challenges when it comes to finances. Some of you are having financial problems, some of you are having problems with your health, some of you are having challenges with certain frenemies and enemies really trying your patience, driving you to quit or give up. But I see some drive kicking up in you, some motivation, inspiration kicking up in you. You are very confident, you are very determined, Aries, and there's no quit in you. You are built for challenges. You thrive on challenges. And that's exactly what the universe is throwing your way this week ahead. A challenge to get your finances in order, a challenge to get your life in order, to get organized, to make a plan for the future, and to get working towards it. For some of you, I feel like you're deciding to quit a job, slowly wean off of a job, put your resumes out there, network, see what's out there for you. You feel at this time that you're stuck in your place of employment. We don't see any promotions or raises or bonuses at this time. So you feel like you're being held back or going backwards, like you're not learning anything new, you're not growing, you're not thriving in this business, and you want to be an entrepreneur or you want to make money, you want to live a good life, you want to have retirement plans and goals that you have set for yourselves, be successful. So in order to get there, you need to make decisions. There's a couple of choices ahead of you, and it's time for you to decide where you want to plant your seeds. Okay, because right now you're a flower that's dying slowly wherever you feel like you're dying, whether it's at work or in a relationship. I feel like if you feel like you're not growing, you're not learning anything new, it's too much routine, it's boring, you're looking for an escape, you're looking to get out of it. And this week it looks like some inspiration is going to hit you, something that's going to motivate you to move out of where you feel stuck and you feel like you're not being appreciated or valued, especially at work where you're doing your work and the work of others and you're not being appreciated, you're not being compensated, and you're not moving up any ladders of success within this company. So you're saying, I can take my skills and my abilities elsewhere and make money and be appreciated. In a relationship, I see that someone who loves you is going to come up to bat for you this week. There's something unexpected that your partners are going to do for you that's going to bring you a lot of pleasure, or a friend is going to invite you to something special and you're going to feel special because this friend invited you and remembered you. You're always going out of your way for others, Aries, without any reward. So it's important to watch out with your generosity because recently you've been giving a lot of yourself without getting nothing back, and that could create resentment. So there's a need to cut back. And also because right now you should be tightening up the purse strings, really cutting back on your spending. Stop spending on wants. Make sure you make a list of what you need and spend on that and save the rest, because there are challenges coming up ahead and there are things you want to do, like purchase a car, and you need to save towards it. So cut back on spending so that you can make that big purchase later on in the future. That has been your weekly tea. Until we spill tea again, be well, stay blessed. Namaste and Ciao. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and checking out the shorts on this channel. Hello and welcome once again, little bulls, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together and let's see what's going on this week ahead. Well, little bulls, this week ahead is important for you to take advantage of any collaborations in business, work, and career, because working with others is going to bring a new skill to you, or it's going to bring new knowledge or information, Taurus, that you can take advantage of in the future. And also collaborating with others, joining others, and working with others is going to allow a new revenue of money to come your way. So there's going to be new avenues and new revenues coming your way for you to take advantage of and for you to make money if you just allow yourselves to team up with others. Dream work, teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, Taurus, this week ahead for you. When it comes to love and romance, a connection is really going bad. There's a lot of anger going on, a lot of revenge, a lot of tit for tat. Partners trying to get even with each other for things that have recently happened. Somebody could be irresponsible when it comes to money in the relationship, and this has caused a lot of problem and is causing a lot of arguments in a relationship this week. There's someone here who frequently is taking advantage of you, Taurus, financially. They like to overspend. They have poor judgment when it comes to spending, and this is taking its toll on your relationship. You got bills to pay and you want money to save, and you can't save because someone is constantly digging in the piggy bank and spending the money that you're saving. So you're working hard to save money and the other partner is busy spending it as fast as they can, and this is creating a lot of drama, a lot of conflict in a relationship. You know, your partner is getting a reputation here of being underhanded because they don't talk to you about spending the money. They just go ahead and spend it. They go ahead and buy that jacket. They go ahead and buy that jewelry. They go ahead and buy that car. And they don't talk to you and discuss it with you before spending the money that you have put in the pot, okay? It's like, I'm counting on this money to be there, and when I go check on it, it gets less and less and less. And at times it's even gone. What's going on here? This is going to be a source of conflict and arguments in a partnership this week ahead. For others of you coupled up, there's a beginning of a romance, attraction, chemistry, a lot of lust and love. So there's a lot of hot and heavy connections this week ahead. It's important to make decisions in love. If you are divided between two possible partners, this is a week to make a choice. There's one partner here that's obviously not the one for you because they're taking you to the bank and they have no consideration for you. But a new relationship or a new friendship is blossoming that looks like it's going to turn out well. Not only are you guys physically attracted to one another, but you're also connected on a soul level, and you're going to have good times and good experiences within a new connection. And definitely there may be a loss of a partner this week ahead because they cause a lot of damage in the relationship, a lot of damage that you are left to repair, Taurus. So this is something to consider this week ahead. That has been your weekly tea. Until we sip tea again, namaste, have a blessed week, and ciao. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and checking out our shorts on this channel. Hello and welcome once again, my fabulous twins, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together. Let's see what is going on this week ahead. In business, work, career, and finances, Geminis, I can't stress this enough with you guys. You're very mercurial. You start a lot of projects. You don't finish them. This is a week to put your frustrations aside, put your negative attitudes at rest, at bay, because this is a week to get inspired, to stick with what you're working on in order to succeed. Some of you are quitting too early in the game. You start something, you come up with a creative block, or come up against a creative block, or an obstacle, or a challenge, or you become the perfectionist of your own work, your worst critic, and you give up, leave the drawing board, and just go start something new without finishing your first project. This is a week where you got to stick with what you are doing in order for it to be successful. Stick with it, don't quit, continue to work on it. If you have to take breaks here and there to get some creative inspiration, to get inspired, to get motivated, to get fired up, then that's exactly what you need to do. But quitting is not an option. And judging your own creative projects harshly is not acceptable. You need to stay positive. You need to continue to work on whatever you're working on. Break through those barriers, break through your comfort zone, break through those creative blocks, and you will see how a project or something you're working on turns out very well when you apply yourself and you don't quit. In love and romance is a different story. I see some of you Geminis, telling somebody to hit the road, packing somebody's bags, telling somebody they need to exit to the left, to the right, but they need to exit because you have stuck by somebody through the good and the bad times, but you see someone constantly taking advantage of your kindness, lying to you, or manipulating situations, hiding things from you. They're doing this because they think that they're doing a kindness by not hurting your feelings, but lying to you that they're not happy in a connection and cheating on you and then coming home and pretending everything is okay is not okay. A friend taking advantage of your kindness, roommates not paying their bills, taking advantage of your kindness. Whoever has been taking advantage of you financially or emotionally is going to come up against the Gemini that has had enough. So Geminis are saying, I'm done with this friendship. I'm done with this relationship. I'm done with you taking advantage of me financially or emotionally. I'm tired of you lying, being unfaithful, or constantly. I have to deal with your mood swings. And, it's not fun for me. And I'm really tired of it. I shouldn't have to even be putting up with it. See, you're withdrawing. It's like, no, I'm breaking this habit. You become a habit, or you think I'm your habit. I'm here to, please you and satisfy you and fulfill your needs. Or you become too dependent on me. And that's not what this friendship and relationship was supposed to be about. Okay? So this is not going to work for me. You need to find somewhere else to go. Someone is apologizing for not being able to be faithful or for depending on you financially. They don't have the means to pay you back, and they don't have the willpower to stay faithful. So whoever's having that situation, it's a done deal for you, Geminis, this week ahead. It is over and done with. Thanks for the apology, but you've got to go. That has been your weekly tea until we sip tea again. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, checking out the shorts on this channel. Have a blessed week ahead. Namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, little crabs, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together and let's see what is going on this week ahead for Cancerians. Well, Cancers, you are such a nurturing and loving, generous, kind spirit. You are inclined to make other people happy, always trying to keep the peace, always trying to work with others. But this week, you're going to have a difficult situation, especially if you're working with fire signs and air signs. They're going to be very testy this week ahead. I see a fire sign really acting up, or someone in your life becoming confrontational, aggressive, cruel, and mean. You're confused by this, Cancerians, because sometimes they're so nice and polite and giving and generous, and then the next minute you feel like they're flipping on you, right? So this person has the tendency to give you what you want to hear, to get what they need or want out of you, and then once they get you to do what they want, then their attitude flip and they become aggressive and nasty and cruel and mean. So Cancerians, this week ahead, I see that someone trying to control a situation or trying to control another person is going to meet up with defensiveness, aggression, verbal attacks. You might need to shut down and shut this person out of your life. You have been kind and generous to them in the past, and you have done a lot for this person, Cancerians, but this person is being really cruel to you this week ahead. They're lying to you, deceiving you, keeping things from you, being selfish and manipulative. And it's because they have already gotten what they needed from you. And now they're acting like, well, Cancerians, there's nothing you can do for me. You're becoming an inconvenience for them or a bother. At least that's how they're acting. And be careful, because someone may be using separation magic as well, to separate you from a partner. There can be a jealous ex, Cancerians, or if you've been working love magic spells, that can be backfiring. But I see that there may be a lot of jealous people around. So you have to be careful what you tell people about your relationships, because those people that you're telling your personal private life to may become jealous. And if they're into magic and spell casting and things like that, they will not hesitate, to start working spells on your relationships and, start trying to block your success. So be careful how you talk about your private life to others. Keep your private life to yourself, because there's a lot of jealous people around you. Okay? That's something that you need to keep an eye on. And this person that one minute was so loving and kind and generous towards you is showing you another side of themselves. It is because they've already gotten whatever they wanted out of you. So if they became your friend, they've already gotten, what they want out of you. And now they're in a new clique and treating you really nasty and saying nasty things about you. Be careful with frenemies this week ahead. Keep your eyes out and your ear to the ground to listen to the gossip that's going around, because you may be involved in the gossip without even knowing, because some jealous person is, out to get you, to ruin your reputation and make you look bad. That has been your weekly tea. Until we sip tea again, stay well, be blessed. Namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, my kings and queens of the jungle, to your weekly tea. Let's spill the tea together and let's see what is going on this week ahead. So Leos, it's important this week ahead that you don't worry about the small stuff. You're worrying about small issues and they will be taken care of. So don't stress yourselves too much over little obstacles that have been occurring, because there's something that you've been wishing for that is about to happen for you guys. There is success in business that's in store for you. So I see you guys worried about landing a job or getting some money paid to you, that's owed to you, repaid to you. I see that coming through for you. So there's a need to relax and worry less when it comes to business, finances, and career, as things will be working out and there's success in store for you in those areas of your life. When it comes to love and romance this week ahead, well, Leo, some of you have taken an ex back, gave someone a second chance recently, and this is going to be short-lived, as they're going to be messing up again, or they were only here for a short time and they have to go back from wherever they were traveling from. I see some people needing to move, relocate, get back to something else. And I saw that there was a lot of hope. You thought that this something was going to be reignited, a relationship was going to take off again, or you were going to be able to pick up where you left off. But this person seems to be only staying a short period. It seems like they will be leaving due to finances, or they could just have been on a vacation and they got to go back home. They got to go back to work. But someone you thought was going to stick around this week is going to be telling you, Leos, I've got to go. Okay? This person has commitment issues. Commitments make them feel trapped or bound, or they feel like a relationship would just be an obstacle at this time because they're looking towards the future. They're thinking about relocating, moving abroad, or doing something different with their life. And they feel like a relationship is going to hold them back. Or maybe you, Leos, having a short-lived connection because you're pursuing goals that you've already planned for yourselves and are working on, and you're looking towards the future and you need your freedom right now. Or someone that you've been involved with recently has to leave because they got dreams and goals that they want to accomplish, and a relationship is only going to hold them back at this time. That has been your weekly tea. Until we sip tea again, we thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, hitting those notification bells, checking out the community section and the shorts on this channel. Have a blessed week ahead. Namaste. And ciao, lions and lionesses. Hello and welcome once again, my beautiful Virgonians, my hardworking ones of the Zodiac. Virgos, let's spill the tea together and let's see what is going on from our perfectionists. So Virgos, some of you, there's a need to forgive yourselves for failing yourselves for something unsuccessful in the past. You feel like you've let yourselves down in an area in your life. And you have to keep in mind that every day is a new chance to start over, to do it over again, to come up with new ideas, to get back to life, to restart. You're forgetting that every day is a new opportunity for you to make things right. But there are those of you that are letting your doubts and your fears, your insecurities hold you back, your emotional pain, your grief, your depression, your guilt trips. There's a need to heal these issues, deal with these issues, get counseling, get therapy, get real with yourself, by living in the present and start dwelling in the past. Okay? The past could have been bad timing, not enough resources, you weren't prepared. But now you can hit the restart button. You can try something all over again, or you can try your hand at something new. But you're letting the fear of failure or rejection hold you back. Okay? Like, Love hasn't been good to you in the past, so you're afraid to take chances in love. Or you feel like your business ideas aren't enough, your skills, your talents, your abilities are not enough. You're cutting yourself short for some reason. This week, your personal faith and your ethics are going to be tested. It's hard for you, Virgo, sometimes to think clearly because you are the perfectionist of the zodiac and you want to get everything right. So you need to know all the details, all the facts, but sometimes you have to work with the unknown and the unexpected and take risks and chances. But some of you are frozen in fear. Fear of failure is holding you back because some of you are dwelling on problems. You're feeling like you're going through a minor run of bad luck. Some of you have lost hope and are becoming pessimistic or having dark thoughts, not sleeping well at night, letting the mistakes of the past hold you back or haunt you. You're causing yourselves misery and unnecessary pain. You know, some of us, all of us have down periods in our life, but we dust ourselves off and we continue to move forward until we have a breakthrough. Stop giving away your money. Stop giving away your power. Stop giving away your luck because you're depending on others or you're wishing and hoping the right time will happen, the right situation will land in your lap. It's time to become proactive, Virgos, okay? Proactive. And get counseling and therapy if you feel like you're going through some mental illness or depression or grief and emotional pain you can't deal with on your own. There are loved ones there. There are medical professionals there to help you. And you have your own mind. Use it. Stop listening to everybody else and listen to yourselves and your own intuition. There's a need to, stop punishing yourselves. Take a break from being hard on yourselves for things that occurred in the past that were out of your control. Even if you did make mistakes in the past, this is a new day, a new dawn, and a chance and an opportunity for you to make something right, something positive. Take a risk. Be bold this week, Virgos, and don't let your fears, doubts, and insecurities and loss of faith get you down. Believe in yourselves once again and believe that the universe does have good things in store for you, just waiting for you to open your arms and embrace it and welcome it. That has been your weekly tea. We want to thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, checking out the community section and the shorts on the channel. Until we sip tea again, have a blessed week ahead. Namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, my scales of justice, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's lay down the low and lay down the justice on your weekly tea. Well, Libras, when it comes to business, work, and career, I see that you guys have some big ideas. And there's a need for you guys to act on them. Because if you act on these ideas that you've been coming up with lately, you will be very successful. Okay, for some of you, you're having an idea of becoming entrepreneurs and running your own businesses, starting startups. Others of you are wanting to leave a relationship and go into more unconventional relationships, like open relationships, relationships without commitment, friends with benefits, especially those of you that have been enduring unhappy relationships, unhappy connections. Some of you have been dealing with someone who emotionally is all over the place. You've been catching them straying, cheating, talking to others out of the relationship, out of this connection. Either you have caught them cheating, you think they're cheating, or you're being encouraged to cheat. Like you have temptation all around you, offering you, Libra, go out with me. You're not happy with that person. We're not really doing anything. We're just going out, having dinner, having a drink. But that's where it starts, Libra. You're unhappy in a relationship. You take on someone on their flirtation, their offer to go out with you. They're claiming, okay, this is all friendly, but by the end of the night, it becomes something more than friendly. Now we start having affairs. Now we go back. We're even more unhappy because we have to see the partner that we're unhappy with right after you've just had fun with someone else, someone new who's spiking your interest. So for some of you this week ahead, you're calling a truce in a friendship or romantic relationship where there has been a lot of arguments. You can't see eye to eye. You've been butting heads. You've been unhappy and unsatisfied. That can be at work as well, where you don't have team spirit at work. There's no camaraderie. You're being stabbed in the back. You're being betrayed. You're being set up for failure. You don't feel like you can trust the people you work with, or you don't feel like you can trust the partner that you live with. And if you're feeling like this, you're looking for an out. You're looking for an out. You have plenty of ideas to act upon. So once you make a decision, once you make a choice, because we know how you like to be indecisive, this is a week to make a decision and then stick with that decision, because that's the only way you're going to get peace back in your life. You're going to get equilibrium back in your life. You know, quiet will follow after you eliminate what is disturbing your peace, what is getting you on your last nerve, what's making you unhappy, what's getting you frustrated. You know, there's friends that could be betraying you with slander and gossip. They can be partners having affairs and cheating and being manipulated and deceptive. And they're trying to gaslight you by telling you that you're paranoid. But I see that you're like, then I just need a break. I need my own time. I need to think things through before I continue moving forward. Yeah, I see you strategizing. You see? You're planning and you're strategizing on how to get out of a situation that's clearly making you unhappy, where people are stabbing you in the back, being deceptive, being manipulative, and you're catching on to it, Libra, and you're like, I'm out of here. I need to think about what's my next move. Way to go, Libra. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, checking out our community section, our shorts on this channel. We thank you, and may you have a blessed week ahead. Namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, my deep, dark, mysterious ones of the Zodiac, Scorpios, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together. Let's see what's going on this week ahead, Scorpios. I feel like a lot of Scorpios are going to need to take a short trip to take care of some legal issue, some documents, some paperwork that needs to be taken care of. You guys need to take a trip to take care of that. Others of you, you're being advised that when it comes to business dealings, you be careful with your business dealings with the next couple of weeks, because I see if you try to cut corners, if you try to take a big risk financially, it may backfire. It may wind up costing you more than you bargained for. So there's a need to really look into something before you act on it, and make sure that what you're working on or what you're dealing with is legal and everything is above board. You know all the details, the facts, everything that goes into this deal. Make sure to read contracts, Make sure to have attorneys look over contracts if you're dealing with contracts. Make sure if you have legal documentation that's expiring, you need to take care of that right away. Anything that's on a deadline needs to be taken care of right away, but you can't cut corners. You can't try to manipulate a situation. You can't try to cheat the system, because that will blow back in your face some way, somehow. This is an excellent time for work and intellectual projects, Scorpios. There's a breakthrough that is possible. Your life mission or your career direction may come clear to you this week ahead. You have the ability to persevere at this time. Just make sure that everything you do is above board. You can't be questioned. You have everything in order, and you have attorneys available if you need them, because I feel like some of you may need some guidance, some information, some knowledge from attorneys. There's some great changes that are in store for you, Scorpios. An important message document arriving this week ahead that's putting an end to a problem that you've been having. This is also a week for you guys to enjoy work and learn from the challenges that you're going through right now. An excellent time for new projects. Research carefully with attention to every detail. Any document, contract, paperwork that you're dealing with, pay attention to your work. Pay attention to detail, because if there's a slip up or someone tries to cover something up, this is going to come out and it's not going to wind up good. All right. There's goodness coming your way. Someone is repaying you for a kindness this week, Scorpio, or you guys are repaying someone for a kindness they've done for you in the past. But I see that you are receiving assistance, help, and kindness from people that you have looked out in the past for. Sorry about that, Scorpios. Until we sip tea again, this has been your weekly tea. We want to thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, hitting those notification bells, checking our community section and our shorts on this channel. May you have a blessed week. Until we sip that tea again, namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, my globetrotters of the Zodiac, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together and let's see what is going on this week ahead for Saggies. Well, Sagittarius, there's a wish being granted for my Saggies this week ahead. Your deepest desire is going to be granted, especially if you've been hoping and wishing for some money so that you can be able to take a vacation or to go on a long trip. So this week ahead, Sagittarius, I see that you will receive a check or money that is going to allow you to plan a vacation, a long trip. This is a dream come true for you, Sagittarians. This is going to be satisfying for you. Some of you are taking your partners or your lovers with you, and you're going to have some satisfying sexual relationships on this trip. You're going to have emotional peace. There's some goal that you have achieved, whether that was the goal of saving money or edging your bets, and now they're paying off, Sagittarius. You are like, I'm so lucky I did that, or I am so lucky that this money is coming through finally so I can take a vacation. I see you guys focus on your fitness, working out, taking care of your body, taking care of yourselves. So I see physical fitness and beauty on the forefront. You're really paying attention to your looks, to your health, to your body. If you look good, you feel good, Sagittarius. That's how your mind is working this week ahead. So take time to enjoy your success, revel in the awards that are coming your way this week ahead, and start planning that vacation. Now, when it comes to love and romance, some of you Sagittarians have kicked somebody to the curb because they betrayed you in the past, and this week they're feeling guilty. They've lost their friendship, they've lost their love. In the connection, they were jealous of you. They used to get into fits of rage and anger when you used to hang out with your friends or your family. They used to act up, start getting in your face, becoming aggressive, being angry, start breaking things around the house even. This person could have stole your money, could have cheated on you. They could have hurt you with their constant mood swings. One minute they love bomb you, one minute they hate you, one minute they treat you warm, one minute they push you away, treat you cold. This person doesn't have much going for themselves. They're not very successful. They like to blame others for their failure. They always overreact to anything you do or say. They become angry and they lash out and hurt people's feelings and betray them, stab them in the back, or even cheat on them. And you went your own way. You got rid of this toxic person in your life, and they're trying to reach out to you this week ahead. But you're like, no, that's okay. I don't want to reconcile. I don't need this friendship or this relationship back in my life, because right now I'm working on my stability. I'm working on bringing harmony into my life. And I only want to be with the people who truly accept me for who I am. And the people that I accept are the only ones that are able to enter my life at this time. Those people who betray me, those people that mistreat me, bully me, disrespect me, have no room in my life. Right now there's good things going on. I'm even planning this trip right now. Money's coming in, and I don't need this drama right now. That has been your weekly tea, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining us once again, for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, checking out the community section and our shorts on this channel. Until we sit here again, have a blessed week ahead. Namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, little goats, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together. Let's see what's going on this week ahead, Cappies. All right, Capricorns, you have your business caps on, your money-making ideas coming through, but you have so many choices, so many options, so many ideas. You have to take a step back, look at everything you have, and find out and figure out where you can invest. Some of you need to invest in yourselves this week ahead. You need to pay attention to the details, because any errors or sloppiness may be your undoing on the work front this week. So check all your work for accuracy. Hard work will be satisfying and successful. There is no get rich quick path for you, Capricorns. It's all about hard work. You do the hard work, it's going to pay off. You invest wisely, then you're going to manifest something successful. But it's going to take for you to take a step back to analyze a situation. There's some major turning points in your finances. Your financial are going to take a complete turnaround. But first, you have to take inventory of what you got to work with. Some of you want to open new businesses or purchase something, but first you have to see what you have to work with. Some of you need partners, some of you need investors. That's something you're going to have to look into. Background checks, checking resumes, seeing how successful the people that you're bringing onto your team have been in the past. Have they been able to manifest their dreams? Because how they're going to help you if they haven't become experts in their own fields. So you're looking into that. We see you guys ready to take a step towards new beginnings. But first, you need to plan carefully and then execute your plan. So for you to be successful, Capricorns, it's all about planning and then executing your plans. Taking inventory, doing your research, working on yourselves, learning new trades or professions, or upgrading your skills so that you can pursue opportunities that allow you growth and to make more money. Be very cautious with your money this week ahead, because it's a good time to begin a profitable venture. But the whole trick is figuring out which one is going to produce the profit, which idea, which path is going to produce the profit that you're looking for. You feel like there has been a lot of obstacles your way, of a lot of troubles and irritations, but continue to work through this. These are just tests of your skills, your willpower. You're going to be challenged if you're working up the ladder of success. You're going to be challenged when you start new businesses. You're going to be challenged when you first pursue new ideas. The whole thing is to continue moving forward, working on your projects, doing your research, and then continue investing yourselves in yourselves and in your work. So it's all about pursuing your goals, pursuing your goals. Be careful on your bikes this week ahead, in your cars. We see some accidents on bikes or motorcycles or vehicles. Pay attention to the traffic signs, the traffic lights. Follow the rules of the road, and know that you're not the only one on the road. Keep your eye out for people acting reckless on the road this week ahead, because there may be an accident. That has been your weekly tea. Until we spill tea again, we want to thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, checking out the community section and our new shorts on this channel. Have a blessed week, my little goats. Namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, Aquarius, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together and let's see what's going on this week ahead, Aquarius. Some of you have a male friend that's in need of help, and for some reason this person is like a good luck charm for people who help them out every time they're in need. So this friend is young at heart, or is very energetic, very enthusiastic, but they're manifestors. They make things happen, and wherever they go, they bring good luck with them. So the people that help them out on their journey usually wind up having good luck themselves. So you may be dealing with someone who's around 30 years old or younger. This person is very confident, they're very charming and generous. If they happen to be your friend, they're very enthusiastic. They love nature, they like being out in the woods. Maybe hunting is their thing, or foraging is something that they're into, or mountain climbing. But they're very active, they're physically active, and they're very involved in their community. So if you have a friend like this, fits this description, then help them out this week, because they're gonna bring you good luck. This person really encourages and inspires others to be their best. They're very outgoing and they have a very gregarious personality. So if that's your friend, help them out, because they're gonna inspire the best in you, and they're also gonna bring you some kind of good luck. Now for other Aquarians, you may be dealing with someone who is seeking your forgiveness this week ahead. They've let you down, betrayed you in the past, disappointed you, and now they're trying to come back. It's okay to forgive someone, Aquarius, but don't trust this person again, because it seems like every time this person comes into somebody's life, they bring trouble, they bring obstacles, they have a lower vibrational energy. They're very negative. So they're not like this other friend who's very optimistic and go-getting and part of a community and very active. This person may be bitter, may be depressed. They may have hit rock bottom in their life. They may be struggling and going through obstacles and troubles at this time. You may not be privy to what's going on in their life. They are your ex. They haven't been in contact in a while, and all of a sudden they show up back into your life, Aquarius, asking for your forgiveness, asking for second chance. It's okay to forgive this person, but know if you give them a second chance that things will escalate to a point that they're going to be worse than when you first broke it off with them. Okay? So know that someone likes to play victim, and they're coming back crawling to you, Aquarius. Oh, woe is me. This is happening. That is happening. You're a good friend, Aquarius. You want to look out for people. But this is a person to forgive and let go and let them deal with their own situations, because if you do help this person out, you're the one that's going to be exhausted. You're the one that's going to suffer setbacks. And this is a relationship that's simply not meant to be. And there's a need to come to terms with that this connection is not meant to be. This person, all they're going to do is cause trouble once again in your life, Aquarius. And what you need now is calm, is inner peace, is simplicity in your life. You don't need someone to bring trouble, drama, complication in your life. Right now, what you need is inner peace. And this person is not going to bring you any inner peace. This person is going to bring you frustration. You're going to feel exhausted. And trouble finds this person. So they will only bring trouble into your life. It's necessary for you to think about taking an ex back twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times before you invite this person in your life. It's okay to forgive them, but it's a big risk you take by inviting them once again and just opening the doors of your heart once again. That has been your weekly tea. We want to thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, checking out our community section and our new shorts on the channel. Until we sip tea once again, have a blessed week ahead. Namaste and ciao. Hello and welcome once again, little fishies, to your weekly tea with Spirit and the Gemstar. Let's spill the tea together and let's see what is going on this week ahead. Slow down, Spirit says, slow down. You want to bring excitement into your life. You want to bring forward movement into your life. But there's a need to investigate situations and people you're dealing with this week ahead, because not everybody is on the up and up. Not everything is worth investing in. And you should look into things and people before dedicating yourself to something or someone 100%. So there's a need to watch what you say this week ahead. Be careful with not talking too much, especially about your plans, your ideas, or your personal life, because there are people that can steal your ideas for themselves, or people can use your personal life against you to put you on blast, or to have something over your head to manipulate you with or blackmail you with. So there's a need to keep things on the wraps, Pisces. There's also a need for you guys dating new people or wanting to hit back the dating scene, to get back into the dating scene, to slow down, not rush into physical connections, not rush into relationships. There's new friendships entering your life, and there's a need to get to know people and know your situations, know your surroundings. You're very impulsive at times, Pisces. Sometimes you living in fantasy world and you just go on your, you know, on your gut feelings, on your emotions, and there's a need to tap into your intuition. Your intuition is going to tell you when to move forward and when to be cautious, when to stop and think, when to invest in yourselves, when you have the green light. There's a need more to listen to your intuition than your emotions and your impulses, especially if you're bored, if you need some excitement, if things haven't been going well lately. You may just want to do something for the sake of just doing it. If you haven't been on the dating scene, you just may rush a connection just to have someone in your life. Not everyone is trustworthy. There are people who will betray you, rob you, stab you in your back, do you dirty, Pisces. So there's a need to get to know people past their representatives, getting to know what motivates them, what drives them, okay, what they're truly after, what they're truly seeking. There's intensive friendships this week ahead, Pisces, loving family reunions. There's joy and inner peace for you. The beginning of great love, but it needs to be taken one step at a time. Take things slowly. Don't rush yourselves into the bedroom. Don't, go on the endorphins. Let things calm down and start at friendship before making something physical, before making something committed, moving someone in. There's a need to get to know people. You have a talent that you need to take advantage of. You don't have enough self-belief, self-worth, courage, motivation, inspiration. There's something that you lacking, or you're fearing, or you're doubting within yourself about a skill or a talent you have. You need to show your talent. You need to show your skills. You need to network. You need to promote yourselves, put yourselves out there, because this can make you very successful. You just doubting yourself, okay? And your doubt is holding you back. Your doubt is what's holding you back. Be careful about getting into conflict with siblings, with family members, because of a difference of opinion. There's some quarreling going on with friends, family members, or siblings because of a difference of belief or opinion. Everybody has the right to believe what they want, to have their own opinions. They don't need to impose it on you. You don't need to impose your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs on others. Just, if somebody, just want to walk off that cliff and you're telling them to be careful and they don't want to listen, Pisces, you've already done your part in a friendship or relationship. You need to allow someone to make their own mistakes. Someone here needs to learn from their own mistakes. Instead of you arguing with them, confronting them about it, someone here needs to learn a lesson on their own. And there needs to be more transparency in your relationships, in your connections. Instead of arguing with your partners, tell them how you really feel in a calm, kind, and mature way, so that you can get to the root of the problem. Attacking one another is just driving a wedge and making you two get further and further and further apart. There's a way to communicate with your partners where there's your defenses are down, you're not aggressive, and you're not attacking. You're just conversing. That's where you need to get these conversations with your partners with. In a place where you guys can compromise and see each other's side and see what you guys can work on, rather than just attacking each other, because it's not getting you anywhere. That has been your weekly tea. We want to thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, checking out the community section and our shorts on the channel. Until we sip tea again, have a blessed week. Namaste and ciao, my little fishies. Play nice this week ahead. Play nice. You're going to get more with honey than you are with vinegar.
Thank you for watching and joining us in our sacred space once again. Continue subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, and reaching out to us for your personal and private readings at angelicwhispers13@yahoo.com. We appreciate your support and your feedback. Until we sip tea again, be well, stay blessed, and namaste and ciao.